Hello guys, and welcome back to the Star Wars video from me. And in today's video, we're going over the new products that have been revealed at New York Toy Fair this past weekend from Star Wars and the Hasbro, and a couple of other stuff, Gentle Giant or stuff like that. But before we start, gotta mention my previous video on the Black Series might quitting. Obviously, like I said, I didn't even think it was true, and it claims to be it ain't true because they will produce more figures. So we're just gonna start right off with the 6-inch Black Series line. The only line that they will be canceling is the Black Series 3.75-inch line, but that will change into the Vintage Collection line. So as many of you guys already suspected that was going to happen, that's what's happening. So you have the 6-inch line that will continue. You do have the 3.75-inch line that will continue as the Vintage Collection, the return of Vintage Collection, and then you do have the 5-point of articulation line, basically the Force Link line at the moment that will be produced. But starting off with 6-inch, we got some images of Solo, the new Star Wars spin-off movie, Solo, a Star Wars story. Some of these images were already shown to us a couple of days before Toy Fair. But we're going to get Han Solo, of course, with a likeness to Alden Ehrenreich. So it looks really good, the figure. Really cool face printing tag. I think it looks pretty good. But I'm not too sure if I'm going to pick that figure up because in my mind, I still see Han Solo as being portrayed by Harrison Ford. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it like that. Then we have one of the cool... This is a design that I absolutely love. This is the Imperial Range Trooper, the new kind of stormtrooper with a fur coat, and you got those kind of mech type boots. I absolutely love the design of this thing, and I cannot wait to get it. That's also a figure that will be releasing the 6-inch line. Gotta have that one. It looks super dope. I love the fact that it combines a lot of different armors from like different stormtroopers. You do have, like, for example, the snowtrooper body together with the helmet of one of those Rogue One troopers, and then there's another mix there, but it looks amazing, so can't wait to get that. Then we got Lando, and Lando looks amazing. I absolutely love the look of Lando. Got the yellow shirt with the nice black scarf with the white lines on it. You got the cape, and inside it is blue, so I guess it's kind of a reference to the blue cape that he gets later on in Empire Strikes Back. Looks amazing. I love the face printing tech here as well. Really looks like Donald Glover, the actor that portrays Lando in the new Solo movie. Looks amazing. Love that. Then we have Kira, the character that Emilia Clarke portrays. We don't know a lot about this character. I think it's someone that Han Solo met already, or it's a person from his past that he meets again. But she looks pretty good. I'm not too sure if I'm going to pick her up, but some of these figures I'm definitely sure, but not sure about some of those other characters. She looks fine, but she doesn't look Star Wars-y to me, but she comes with a little blaster as well, so got that. And the face printing technique is very good as well on that one. Next one is definitely one I will be picking up. It's Tobias, Beckett? Tobias Beckett. Woody Harrelson's character in Solo, a Star Wars story. Some say this might be the mentor of Han Solo, and he comes back with 2 blasters, got both holsters as well on his hips to hold those blasters. I love the coat. I love that one part of the coat is like behind the holster, and the face sculpt looks amazing. Spot on Woody Harrelson. I hope the final product will be like this. It looks super good. I cannot wait to get this figure, so this is definitely one I will be picking up. And then we have, I don't know if this is an exclusive, but it is the Mimban Trooper. It's basically a dirty stormtrooper with a black coat. It looks pretty good, but it's a little bit too generic for my taste. I think it was going to be an exclusive, but it still looks pretty good. But moving on to the next one, we have gonna have some other characters that are not in Solo. First one being Admiral Holdo from The Lost Jedi. Obviously, Laura Dern's character, and if you take a look at the face printing technique, looks super good. She comes with a blaster. Her robe is made of soft goods, so That looks really good. I hope the rope will float as nicely in person as it does on those promo pics, but you do have that Laura Dern's character, Admiral Holdo. Then we get a Leia Hot, and I'm super excited for this one. It looks super good, especially with that face printing technique. I wish we got a regular Leia with the face printing technique, because that would have been amazing. But this one looks amazing, and Leia Hot is still a popular outfit. The outfit looks great. She comes with a blaster, she comes with goggles, and she comes with a little tool, repairing tool. So that looks really good. Big fan of this figure. So like I said, a lot of these figures are new. 6-inch line is not stopping. We're just gonna get some more figures. And then the last bounty hunter that Hasbro needed to announce was Zuckuss, I believe. And they just announced Zuckuss, so obviously they were gonna make Dengar for Lam as well. Now they made Zuckuss, gonna make them. I think the bounty hunters are gonna be store exclusives. One is Target, I guess, and one is like Walmart, something like that. But Zuckuss looks really good. Love the head sculpt here, and also the soft goods ropes look really good. And he comes with his trademark blaster. And then the one I'm most excited about is another Clone Trooper, and Hasbro is doing some really good stuff with the Clone Troopers lately. Captain Rex was an amazing figure. I absolutely adore that figure, one of my favorite Black Series figures. But to continue on with the Clone Wars trend, they're gonna make a Commander Wolf, which is obviously the leader of the Wolf Pack, the Clone Troopers from Plo Koon, and obviously the favorite Clone Troopers from Dave Filoni, the creator of the Clone Wars show. So that's awesome. We're finally going to get a Commander Wolf. The face printing technique here looks really good. If you compare it to a still of Commander Wolf's head sculpt, looks super good. I love one of those eyes that is gone. It's like white pupil, and the scar on top of it. Looks like the armor has some like weathering on it, but not as heavy as Captain Rex. The helmet as well looks really good. Just cannot wait for this one to put besides my Cody Gree Rex, so that will be pretty awesome. Commander Wolf. And next up, I think almost last, is the 3-pack exclusive for Amazon, a Droids 3-pack from the 6-inch line we will be getting. I forgot the name. I think it was R5D4 as well, and then the Dirty R2, and then another R2 unit, but I forgot the exact name of that one. That's going to be an exclusive to Amazon. Looks really good. I love the Dirty R2, actually. I really love the look of that, but there you go. And then we're going to get a Gamorrean guard. A lot of people want this for a while. Finally going to get a Gamorrean guard here, and I think a lot of people will be very excited for this figure. And you get the fur bottom part, so that looks really cool. Comes with 3 weapons, so basically you can army build this one and give every figure a different weapon. So looks really good, and it might be that the jaw is articulated, so that's really cool. And then moving on to the 5.0 articulation stuff. So they had this huge display on Toy Fair with the solo toys, with some other stuff. So we'll get into that. First off, a really weird decision in my opinion from Hasbro, bringing back the Force Link. The Force Link is something that they just did not sell too well. Now we're gonna make a 2.0 version, and that's a little bit weird to me, but comes packaged with a Han Solo figure for the 5.0 articulation line. Then we have a 2-pack of Chewbacca and Han Solo from Solo Star Wars Story. Han in some kind of Imperial outfit, Imperial disguise, and Chewbacca and Han both have some chains around their ankles, so kind of a escape from jail scene, I imagine. And then they both come with like this big gun, so it's like a multi-pack, double pack. Looks really good. The dirt on both of the figures looks pretty good. Looks like real mud, so I like that. Next up, we got Lando with a big gun and some guy that I forgot the name about. Is it the Kessel Guard or so? I forgot the name, but you got a different figure here. Love the design of that other figure. And Lando looks really good, especially in the 5 points of articulation, but the head sculpt on Lando here is really good. So looks like a great double pack, multi-pack here. Then for the regular 3.75-inch figures, the standard single releases, we're getting the same Imperial Range Trooper. I like the look of the 6-inch one a lot more. I think there is some dirt applied to the 6-inch version that's just not apparent on this regular release, but still, we're gonna get this one. We're gonna get Kira, and like the 6-inch figure, this one looks pretty good. Looks a little bit standard and plain, but the head sculpt here as well, for being the smaller scale, looks really good. Then we also get the Mimban Trooper, basically the dirty stormtrooper with a cape. Gonna get that in that 5 points of articulation line. Then with a sniper rifle, we're gonna get Maz Kanata with her jetpack that is based on The Last Jedi. That looks pretty good. With and I did not own the other figure. They released Maz in like a 4-pack. I never had that 4-pack, so I'm definitely gonna grab this Maz, and she comes with a blaster, but blaster just seems standard gray, so that's a little bit weird. Then we're gonna get a regular Chewbacca based on Solo. Looks pretty good, but it's not something that I'm gonna pick up because I have tons of Chewbacca figures already. Then we have a 4-pack from The Last Jedi, being Rey and Rose with a certain snowtrooper and another First Order kind of officer, but they look pretty good. It's a cool 4-pack. I love the fact that Rose has the little chain around her neck, the the necklace. That's what I mean. So gonna get that as well. And then a few repacks. Luke from The Last Jedi will be a repack. K2SO as well. And then we're gonna get a awesome, pretty cool looking from Hasbro, but way too small, Millennium Falcon for the 5 points of articulation line. And they showed that the front part is coming off, so that we're gonna get the regular Falcon then. So that's pretty cool. I guess that's gonna be an escape pod or something like that. I love the colors here, the white mixed with the blue, and it comes with a Lando figure as well. But the cockpit looks really, really good actually. That looks really nice. And then we have Forces of Destiny. Forces of Destiny is not ending. A lot of people thought it would be, and I think some figures are cancelled, but most of them aren't. Ahsoka, we're still going to get Ahsoka. We're still going to get the 2-pack of Kylo and Rey. We're going to get Padme in her flight suit. So that's really cool. And then moving on to a few Gentle Giant items here. Gentle Giant is going to make some awesome Star Wars lunchboxes. So basically recreating the look of the metal lunchboxes from the 60s and 70s and 80s. These look amazing. I absolutely love them. I especially love the one with the Kenner figures in the front. And then the older Empire Strikes Back one. So that looks really good. And now we come to the part that everyone was waiting for. The Vintage Collection part. Vintage Collection. And the big bomb that Hasbro dropped at their panel was that they would be making a ginormous 4-foot long, I believe, Jabba's sail barge in the Vintage Collection line. It's an amazing piece. A lot of pictures online, also some videos. It looks freaking fantastic. Now, this was the unpainted prototype that was on display, but they did show off all the compartments, how you could open them, how you can put figures in it, and it looks super, super good. Looks truly amazing and gigantic. But the one problem is it is a crowd-funded project. So what Hasbro wants is you go to their site, Hasbro Lab or so, HasLab, whatever, and you have to sign up for it to basically pre-order the item. They will only produce the item when they reach the goal of 5,000 participants. So 5,000 people have to say, yes, I'm going to buy this. Yes, I want this. And they have to pay. And then they will produce the item. So, and so far, basically, people in Europe are kind of screwed so far because we don't have any option to basically purchase the item or to order the item. It is really large. It's gonna cost $500, so that's quite a lot of money. But it is the largest vehicle that Hasbro ever produced, largest playset and vehicle that they ever produced. So looks freaking amazing. But like I said, it is US exclusive, and they have to reach 5,000 participants before they're gonna make the item. So you have that, and you can see there's some nice detailing on there. Everything is there. The cannon on top. You got the nice what are those? Like flight wing thingies? I forget. But it looks super good. And then, starting off with Vintage Collection. Vintage Collection will, of course, return this year. And they're going to make some solo toys. Of course, it's a new movie, so it was very apparent, normal, that they would produce these awesome toys. We have Solo, Han Solo himself. Looks really good. I like the figure. And something I really like about Vintage Collection, these won't be store exclusives. They will be mass retailed in all major retail stores. They will be there. Some of them are exclusives, but we'll get to that. We have Han Solo looking really good. Then we get a Luke Skywalker. This is basically a repack. Luke Skywalker from The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens. We'll get a figure in the Vintage Collection. Repack of the 3.75-inch Black Series line. But that's okay. I don't have that figure, so I'm completely fine with that. Then we get Snoke. Snoke looks amazing. Really cool. I love that head sculpt on Snoke. And can't wait to get that one. Again, a regular Vintage Collection figure, so no exclusive here. Then we have the Imperial Range Trooper. Looks really good, actually. I was not a fan of the 5-point of articulation one, but this one, the regular super articulate version, looks super good. Big fan of that. So it looks really good. Regular release as well. Then we have the Mimban Trooper. That's going to be an exclusive to Walmart or so. No. Well, yeah, it was Walmart again. So that's going to be an exclusive, but it looks really good. It looks a lot better than the 5-point articulation figure. Then we have Dr. Afra, I believe, or Afra, however you pronounce her name. Basically a comic book figure that they're going to make in this first wave of Vintage Collection figures. And she was in the Darth Vader comic, if I'm not mistaken. And then she got her own comic. So it apparently was a fans... it's a popular figure from the fans. I didn't read those comics, but it's a popular character apparently, and they were going to produce a figure of her, and it looks really good. I'm definitely going to grab it. Might even read some comics before picking her up. And then we get Rey in her Island Journey outfit, and this is going to be another exclusive figure to Walmart. Bit unfortunate because she looks really good, and those Walmart exclusives are figures that we're not going to see here over here in Europe or Belgium. But she looks really good. I love the face here. For a smaller figure, that definitely looks like Daisy Ridley. And then something really cool that they also announced is the Rogue One Imperial Combat Assault Tank. So a big mouthful there. But the tank itself that they will make is something really cool. You have all those containers at the back that will come off. You have a really well detailed cockpit to fit a figure in. Overall, it's an amazing looking vehicle, and the box art for this looks super good as well. Big fan of this. And then we have the Black Series centerpiece. So the 6-inch centerpiece collection will return. The other ones, I thought they did not sell well, but they will do another one, or they will do two. They will do Kylo Ren, and that one looks really good. Actually looks super cool. It looks like the beginning of Force Awakens, where he basically stops one of those lasers from a blaster. So you got that, and it will produce a Rey, but there were no pictures shown yet. And then lastly, a couple of last items. Gentle Giant will bring back their mini bust ups series. So they will create those smaller statues again. Those are like a couple of inches big, but they're pretty cool. I have some of those, and I really like them. But they will produce some of The Last Jedi and Force Awakens, some newer movies. But the ones that they've shown look pretty good. You got some ports, you got Luke, Rey, Snoke, looks pretty good. And then in the 6-inch Black Series line, or the regular Black Series name, they will make one of those riot control, First Order riot control troopers, that weapon. So the traitor weapon, basically. But it looks amazing. It comes with a black stance. You can even fold it out, lights and sounds. Looks really cool, especially for the people who like to collect the weapons and stuff from Star Wars. And then we have, lastly, something that I forgot. was the 5 points of articulation double pack of Luke Hunt with a Wampa. It's one of those deluxe packs. We'd seen it before, but there was no release date, and now we see it again in package, so we know it will definitely be released very, very soon. I love it. The Wampa looks super, super fantastic. I'm a big fan of that. That is a pack that I will be picking up. So yeah, there you go, guys. That was it. I know it was a long video, but I want to try to cover everything from Toy Fair, Star Wars wise. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be back with more videos very soon. So until then, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you. Bye.